Hey guys, it's good to be back. It's been a long while, yeah. I've missed you and I know you've missed my videos. So we are back, and in today's video we'll be talking about how to make a ventilated frontal wig with highlights. So let's get to business. So here's the hair I'll be making use of for these highlights. So we have the black and the gold hair. The gold hair is actually 18 inches while the black is 16 inches. So the lengths are not going to be equal. So in today's video I was actually going to make kind of like a pattern frontal and the non-pattern frontal. So I was going to compare these two in this video, but I ended up making just the patterned frontal. So I'm actually trying to show you guys the lines that goes downwards, sides and all of that. So while you're ventilating your frontal, you need to look at your contrasting background, how you can clearly see the lace and all that. So this white serviette doesn't give me a visible frontal, so I had to change my contrasting background to this green nylon. So here you can clearly see the lines or this frontal. Okay, so let's go right into business. I put my hook into the lace. I pick 2 strands of hairs. I pass it through the lace and I give it a single loop. I'm making use of a veil lace and not a Swiss lace. You can go ahead to ventilate kind of like four strands of hairs when you get to the middle, and then 2 strands of hairs to have a natural hairline. But the hair I'm actually making use of, so the hair I actually made use of was just 3 bundles of hairs. So I felt like it was not going to be enough to ventilate my frontal and then to sew the back. So from this video you can see the highlights is already coming out clearly. So here is the black hair, and you can see how short it comes out when you fold one of the end. And I'm not folding this into 2 equal parts. I'm just folding one end is actually longer than the other. So while you're ventilating your frontal, you can ventilate it whichever direction you want to. So you can go downwards like the horizontal and vertical lines. You can choose to ventilate whichever direction you want. Now to the gold hair, which is 18 inches long. I'm just going to take little at a time so it doesn't get bigger than my fingers, and then I'm going to straighten the end so it looks equal, and then while I'm ventilating I don't have hairs going in my way. I experience this oftentimes when I cut the tip of my weft, because I don't cut just a little piece. I make sure I cut them enough and then I keep them by the side before ventilating. So I'll end up folding the black parts because this gold actually has the black tip and then the gold. I'm folding from the black part so I don't end up having the tip gold and black and all that. So here's the black hair and it's just 16 inches. And like I said, you can ventilate from whichever direction you want to ventilate, as long as you are getting a patterned ventilation correctly. I'll keep on ventilating on this side by side until I get to this middle part. And then once the hair is divided from the middle part, you know, I can have the hairs facing each other, and the colors are corresponding with each other once the line is parted from the middle. I hope you get. Now to the front line. Take note, I ventilated on all of these hairs with just 2 strands of hairs, but like I said, you can ventilate your back line with 4 strands of hairs, and then you come to the front line, you ventilate 2 strands of hairs. So while I'm trying to ventilate the front line, I am going in with my ventilating needle to get this look. Trust me, I am sure going to make a different video on how to use your ventilating needle to ventilate. So I just put my hook through the lace, and then I pick 2 strands of hairs. I pass it through the lace, and I'm actually trying to maintain tension on both ends, so I'm not stretching the other hand. The both ends, I'm maintaining them, so I'm trying to like give it a single loop. You get? You pick the hair and turn your needle downwards, and then you pass it through the hair, and that's it. I'll be repeating this again so you can get it clearly. I put the hook through the lace, pick 2 strands of hairs, and I give it a single loop. Now to the hairs that I'll be making use of to sew the wig on my dome cap. I'm just going to add this up to you guys to serve as a bonus, you get. So this is how I cut the gold hair, the 18 inches hair, because I have these 2 bundles and I have the black just 1 bundle, which I made use of in ventilating my frontal. So I'm going to cut the black bigger than the gold, and the gold is not even half, it's not half of the black weft that I'm cutting to get this look. And again, I'm going to show you how I attach this to the dome cap. The both hairs are human hairs. I got the black one from China, from a China vendor. So I only had 1 bundle left and I didn't know what to do with it, so I just kept it aside. And I got this gold one from Lagos, so I had just 2 bundles left as well. So I decided to, you know, why not play around with these hairs and get something out of it. This is actually an old video that I just kept aside, so I decided to like bring it out and then show you guys how I made this hair, because a lot of people have been asking me about the hair I keep on wearing, how did I make it. So I said, okay, why not I just show you guys the videos, you know. This is what the back looks like, and here is what the entire hair looks like after I was done with the ventilation and sewing of the wig on the dome cap. I have more of the gold than the black hairs, so I went ahead to cut off the dome cap beneath the lace frontal, and I attached my elastic band, and the hair needed a little wash, so I did that as well before installation. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please do well to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're yet to, share this video with your loved ones, and do well to leave a comment down below in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.